your conscience speaking to you?
Nope, it's not. It's me, Jake William Rosser, senior at Life Prep at Naz. Even though last year I participated in the 2021 graduation, I was supposed to graduate this year in class of 2022, but sadly I won't because I'll be across seas in Scotland. So, here is a video of everything I've done here at Nazareth College and in the program I went to here, Life Prep at Naz. Here we go. I was the first student assistant coach with autism for Naz men's lacrosse and for the Nazareth College athletics program. I would like to say that this team has changed my life. I've met a lot of different teammates from all different places, from New York and other states. I want to say Naz men's lacrosse was probably the greatest team I was ever a part of. And another team that I was influenced by was the Naz men's basketball team. I was one of their Good Luck Charm fans, and I showed up to mostly every single home game that they had this year. I was also a part of Best Buddies at Naz, and that was another good club that I was a part of because I got to make new friends and they get to know me and I get to know them a lot more, and it's a very inclusive club. So as someone with autism spectrum like me, people get to learn about who I am and they get to know my interests and know what type of person I am. So my 4 years here at Nazareth College, I've had multiple different internships, or in Life Prep at Naz we call voc placements. My first year I did the box office and buildings and grounds. My sophomore year I did campus safety, and then the second semester I did residential hall and student activities. Sadly, I couldn't finish those last two. I did second semester because of COVID-19. But then my junior year, I did lunch liaison, which I was like in charge of the lunch hour, the flow of the students coming in like the classroom. It was a really weird job, but hey, it was fun while it lasted. And then my senior year, the best internship I ever had was working in the mailroom, which after when I'm done with my new program I'm hoping to get a job working in a mailroom one day. So the classes I learned in the Life Prep at Naz program I went to was LCE, Life-Centered Education, where I learned budgeting, relationship skills, and sometimes communication skills. VE, Vocational Education, I've learned about job skills, how to obtain a job, and how to keep a job. I've also learned how to do resumes and applications, and sometimes interview skills. Now the part I've been waiting for, the memories at Nazareth College. The goods, the bads, well, maybe not that much of bads, but the ones that will always be remembered. So here are a few memories that happened at Nazareth College. So my freshman year, goofing around with former student Andrew Rosner. Oh, those were good times. My freshman year during Christmas, when we gave the former teacher aide, Mr. Ted, a teddy bear, and when you would press its stomach, it would go, "Ted!" And the bus ride back from the MCC trip, former student Will was reading all street signs, and we pass right by the YMCA in the city of Rochester, and he goes, "YMCA!" Oh my gosh, like we were laughing hysterically when he did that. And when former teacher aide Mr. Ted used to steal my hats, in a joking way. I would leave it somewhere and he'd pick it up and put it on his head, and I would say, "Hey, give that back." Other memories I have was my reaction to the game-winning goal in the Naz versus Fisher soccer game. Boy, I was going crazy. The senior day game against Utica in lacrosse, and also my last ever Springfest, and of course, formal. After Nazareth, I'll be assistant coaching football, basketball, and lacrosse at my home school, Victor, and hopefully I'll be attending Project Search. Well, I did it. I did it for family. I did it for history. I did it for autism awareness. I did it for inclusion. I did it for God. And of course, I did it for you, Owen. I bet you're looking down from the clouds smiling at me. So, what did I learn going to Nazareth College? Well, my 4 years here, I have learned so much. I've learned about myself, but especially for this year, my 4th year, the one thing I learned from this year, especially around this time, is nothing's forever, and that's natural. Well, that's all we got. Well, I got two more things to say. One of them is, whoever is the owner of the green smart car you left your lights on. And at last, like what they say, at the end of the day, onions have layers, ogres have layers. End of story. Bye bye. See you later.